r/AskReddit. What is the it's not a bug, it's a feature of your existence. Had open heart surgery 2 years ago and swapped my mitral and aortic valves with mechanical ones that make an audible click with each heartbeat that can be heard several feet away. Great at parties, awful during exams. If it does sound like a clock ticking, I can imagine how stressing this could be during an exam. Then as your heartbeat increases from the anxiety of shut, everyone can hear, it makes the clicking go faster and faster. Whomever is making that clicking needs to stop right now. Clicking intensifies. Clicking stops. I have a type of diabetes called MODIY type II, which means my blood sugar is always a little bit higher. It also means that I generally have more energy and don't really get hungry or gain weight, as I don't absorb the sugar from most of my food. I take insulin to bodybuild, and then when I want to shed fat I just go off it and my body will naturally start burning up my glycogen stores without dieting. The best part is that it doesn't even reduce my life expectancy. No, that's a superpower. It is Captain Diabetes. I can crack my neck ridiculously loud and it's hilarious to scare people with. Both me and my sister can do this. I open my mouth to improve the acoustics and reach. We'll sometimes do it at the same time during prayer at church or during really quiet moments. My horrible memory. I don't remember what I did yesterday unless I really think hard about it. The feature aspect of it is I can rewatch entire seasons of my favorite shows a number of times before they're not new to me. Edit because I'm getting a lot of the same responses. I've never smoked pot. Yes, my lack of memory has been used against me. Yes, I'm horrible at arguing with my so. Yes, I've tried that drug treatment essential oil your Facebook friend is pushing on you. I don't have any tests to take anymore so I don't have to study for them. If I do something enough in a short period of time I can commit it to memory. Same here. Did not help at all during my fights with exes that had 20/20 memory. Haha, yes. My boyfriend is super smart and has a memory like a steel trap. He often uses my logic against me and it's infuriating that I can't do the same. My ex used to do this. She could talk circles around me and I would just get flustered and speechless. Sometimes I think she let me get the upper hand just to make feel better. Posture. I'm tall and already had back surgery once. And holding myself up in a shoulders wide and chest out Superman pose helps keep stress off of it. People think I'm a confident badass. I just like walking without a limp. Oh lord, he come in. The downside though, is knocking your head on anything and everything. Ceiling fans are my Lex Luthor. I was born with a severely misaligned jaw, congenital malocclusion, that got visibly worse after puberty. It caused migraines, TMJ pain, and I couldn't even connect my jaws to bite a piece of pizza. When I got surgery to fix it, they sawed out a chunk of my jaw and replaced it with synthetic bone made of coral. I'm a ducking cyborg mermaid. I am almost always in sleep mode. What an energy efficient feature. I can wiggle my ears. All it does is make it where I can kind of adjust my glasses and pop my earphones out without touching them. It's kind of like having the world's shuttiest superpower. I've got congenital ptosis. Weak eyelid muscles. Can't open my eyes fully. Can't roll my eyes either. I always look like I'm half asleep or something. And bearing in mind I'm ethnically Chinese, like I'm extra bonus stereotypically Asian. I've been called sleepy, small eyes, I've heard them all. Thing is, it turns out, it also means my eyesight is better than it should be. Theoretically, I should be wearing glasses with thicker lenses. More degrees. More correction. But I don't need to, because my effective vision is improved by the fact I'm always squinting. That's my secret, I'm always squinting. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. My tendons and ligaments are super stretchy, so great party tricks. Someday it will have me all sorts of ducked up though. I'm epileptic. It's technically a bug but it makes me immune to the draft registration status until they figure out a bug fix. Edit. I suppose I ought to mention that I'm one of the lucky few, and that my meds rid me of seizures entirely. So I can still drive. Hadn't considered that epilepsy entitles people to free public transit in some countries. That's a neat idea. God, I hate the military path early endings some players experience, but it does boost oil stats for country, so I gotta commend players with the soldier badge when I see them in game. Color blindness. Having to describe something like a tree, rock, house, clothes, etc. in ways other than color helps build mental images and appreciation to detail. Except for the fact that half of the time the only way anyone else can think to describe something is by giving its color. Hit the green button. 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 Thanks, Shuthead. If I could tell which one was green, do you think I'd be standing here staring like this? Can you pass me the green pen? I'm colorblind. Oh right, sorry, it's next to the purple one. Aphantasia. I can't visualize. I'm never grossed out by concepts or imagery and can always unsee things. Edit. I'm also never been disappointed by book to movie casting decisions. My lack of dopamine. Great in emergent situations. Suckers at day-to-day living. Same. In an emergency I'm the one you want on your team while everyone else shits themselves. At all other times I am a deadweight. You're like the littlest kid in an afternoon special that's just small enough to fit in some space and so saves the day. I am pretty damn sure that my body gets rid of excess blood from spontaneous nosebleeds while I am losing weight. The humor balancing physicians of the 16th century would agree on that feature. I can, and do, fall asleep anywhere. Car? Shit man, the seat goes back. Concrete floor? As long as I can ball up my sweater under my head. Pile of barbed wire? HCK yes, done it before and it's like a springy bed with no cushioning. Military, and he self-censors the word heck. Well yeah, this is a ducking Christian server. The ability to recall any number under 12 digits assuming I care enough to remember it. No, you will never forget the birthday or phone number of anyone. This has resulted in awkward exchanges. My girlfriend accidentally did this with a friend's credit card. She always looks away when I enter phone passwords or credit card pins so she doesn't memorize them by accident. I have my last 3 debit card numbers along with expiration dates, CCV, and PIN still in my head. Really great info to have when I can't remember the date. Same, but worse. I can remember the phone numbers for at least 100 people and businesses because I used to have to dial them. I remember credit card numbers, routing numbers, bank account numbers, and so on after entering them once or twice. My greatest challenge is putting those numbers back into context. They have emotions attached, but often enough no meaning. I ran into an old high school friend 10 years after last seeing him and he was going to give me his cell number to call, so I recited the last number I had for him on the spot, still the same number, so that was good. Usually, though, I can't remember what I was planning to do seconds from now, but numbers are easy. Not equations, though, just numbers. It's hard for me to sleep, but when I sleep, I can sleep for only 2-4 hours and have 100% energy when I wake up. Oh dear, one of the sleepless elite in the world. Kinda jealous. I have a notoriously bad memory, including forgetting people's names and faces I've met many times, but I can remember most movies I've seen almost frame for frame and line for line. If I'm lucky, I nearly pass out when I'm about to sneeze. If I'm not, I pass out. Gosh, I hope you don't suffer from too many allergies. He's allergic to being conscious. No gag reflex. No shame. Username checks out. My anxiety might cripple me in terms of becoming a functional and social adult, but my god is it hard for people to take me for a sucker. My tinnitus. I can mute almost anything just by concentrating on the ringing in my ears. My introversion. As a kid, it was super hard to function in school and cope with everyday things like answering the telephone or speaking up about my needs. As an adult, I've learned to manage it, but I also credit it with helping me become a really self-sufficient person. I dislike having to ask other people to help me with problems, so I usually wind up solving them myself. I also am perfectly happy living alone, which I think others might find lonely. I call it entertainment Tourette's. Random words or phrases make me automatically respond with lyrics and quotes. From a surgery, I'm not able to burp very easily, So all the air that is naturally swallowed during the course of a day comes out the other end. I try to hide it, but damn. Hubby knows. My ability to disappoint everyone. If it stops people from nagging me, that's definitely a feature. Taking really long shuts and showers. I don't see how that could be classified as a bug by anyone. Twist, they happen at the same time.